Hey guys, so today we're going to be working on estimating decimal sums and differences. We're on lesson 4, page 290. Go ahead and get your notebooks out and open up your books and we'll get started. So there's a few things that we have to review about rounding, and so that'll come up in a second, but let's go ahead and start with the word problem at the top where it says learn about it. So it says, in a race, the second place finisher was about 0.038 seconds behind the winner. The third place car was about 0.139 seconds behind the winner. About how many seconds behind the second place car was the third place car? So there's a key word there. It says about. About means round. Okay, they don't want to know the exact answer. They just want to know a general answer. So here it says estimate 0.139 minus 0.038. So there's a few ways that you can do this. So the first thing we're gonna write, sorry, it got a little dark in here. Let me turn the light on. There we go. Sunlight's back. All right. So for decimals, so make sure you have this. This is going to be a star. So for decimals less than 1, that means it's 0 point something something. It's less than 1. You're going to round to the nearest tenth. Okay, and I'll explain what that means. And then for decimals greater than 1, you're going to round to the nearest whole number. Okay, nearest whole number, sorry. I'm going to put a number sign for number. Okay, so these are going to be key to remember. Decimals less than 1, so 0 point something something, you're going to round to the nearest tenth. And then decimals greater than 1, you're going to round to the nearest whole number. So you're going to round to 5, 6, 7, whole number. All right, so let's start with one more key thing that we have to, I want you to actually put a box around because it's very important and you'll recognize this. Okay, so for any numbers 0 to 4, you're going to round down. 5 to 9, you're going to round up. And we've already talked about this. We did this in the beginning of the year, but I'm going to explain it really quick. In our classroom, if we're trying to get to the bathroom, are we going to go towards Miss K's class and walk to the bathroom? Or are we going to walk all the way around the hallway, all the way by Miss Shannon's class, by Miss Feeney's class, Miss B's class, Miss who else is over there? Kindergarten, and then go to the bathroom. Which is going to be closer? Well, we're already by Miss K's class, so we're just going to go to the bathroom that way. Okay, so the way that I'm explaining that is that it's closer to just go straight to the bathroom by Miss K's class. Okay, now if I'm in Miss Feeney's class, which way would be closer to go to the bathroom? Probably going again towards Miss B's class and kindergarten and going to the bathroom, rather than going all the way from Miss Feeney's class, going all the way to our class, to Miss K's class, and then going to the bathroom. So you got to figure out which one is closer when you're rounding, okay? And then I had one more here. Here we go. So this is going to be your whole numbers. And then this one over here is going to be your decimals. Okay, so it's going to be, sorry, I lost my place here. Here we go. 0 to 49 is going to go down. And then 50 to 99 is going to go up. And I'm going to explain what all that means, okay? But I want you to write that down. That way you can refer back to it. Okay, let's go ahead and do the first example. example 1. Okay, we're gonna go to the example that was in the book. 0.139 minus 0.038. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is round each number, and then we can do the subtraction. So this is the decimals, so if it's less than 0, we're going to round to the nearest tenth. Okay, well, where's our tenths place? Here's our tenths place. Okay, so we need to look at the next number right here, and does it go up or does it go down? Does this number go up or down? So the 3 shows right here that it's going to go down. What does that mean though? That means that it's going to go to a 0, and this number is going to turn into a 0.100. Okay? That means that this number is going to stay the same. You guys already know how to round. Okay? Let's go ahead and do the next number right here. Okay, here's my tenths place. I have to look at the next number to see what it's going to do. That number is going to also go down. So this number is going to turn into 0.000. Okay, so now that I've rounded, now I can subtract. Well, what's 0.100 minus 0.000? Subtract 0, 0, 1, 0. Okay? I don't actually need these zeros because they don't do anything. So my answer would be 0.1. Okay? So that's not the actual answer. If I were to subtract this, that's not the actual answer. We're rounding. So remember when I told you guys, if we don't have the exact number, we don't use an equal sign. We have to use our squigglies, okay? Because that shows it's approximately. This shows that it's approximately 2. All right, so let's go ahead and do the next one. Okay. Example 2. Okay, now we're going to do, so we just did decimals, now we're going to do the whole number example. We have 23.27 minus 15.64. Okay, so first thing that we have to do is round our numbers. So for whole numbers, I said you guys got to look at these numbers. Okay, do they round up or down? Are they closer to 100? Or are they closer to 0? Okay, well, this one is closer to 0. So this would round to 23.0. This one is closer to 100. So it's going to round up. This is going to turn into 16. Okay. Now I can subtract 23 minus 16. I'm going to do it over here. Equals, and don't forget, it's not equals, it's approximately 7. Okay, I'm going to do another example. So this one's going to be a little bit different, and this is going to be a little bit easier actually, because we're going to use front end estimation. You guys know how to do that? This is the easy way to do it. For front end estimation, you're just taking that first leading digit, 4.14 plus 5.22. Okay, what do I mean by front end estimation? Remember, you're looking at that very first digit. 4.14 becomes 4, 5.52 just becomes 5. Even if this was like 5.99, that would technically round to 6. It's going to actually become a 5 because with front end estimation, we only use that first digit. The rest of it doesn't matter. Okay, my answer would be 9. And again, don't forget, it's not equal to, I forgot. It is approximately 2. Okay, So one more, we just rounded to whole numbers, we rounded to the 10th. We just used front end estimation. The next one that we're gonna do is benchmarks. You guys know how to do the benchmarks already. Okay, erase this. Okay, benchmarks, example number 4. Okay, another word for it would be clustering, and I'll explain what that means. 0.46, 0.54, 0.76, and then 0.28. Sorry if it's getting a little dark again. The sun is going away. Okay, so just by looking at these numbers, this is almost 50 and this is almost 50. And I know that 50 plus 50 is about, these numbers is going to be about 1 whole. Okay, and what about here? I'm going to use maybe front end estimation. I know that this is about, so let's say 70. This one's 20, but it's almost close to 30. And those are also about 1 whole if you added them together. Okay, so I'm doing this quick because in my mind, I know that's almost 50, that's almost 50, 50 plus 50 is 100, that's almost 70, that's almost 30, 70 plus 30 is 100. You should know those quick. Those are easy benchmarks, easy numbers that you should know. Okay, so if I were to add them together, it would be approximately 2. All right, so on the homework, let's get the homework. Okay, on the homework, it's going to ask you, estimate each sum or difference to the nearest tenth. That's going to be that first example that we did. And then it says, estimate each sum or difference to the nearest whole number. That's going to be the second example that we did. So technically in this, you're not going to use any of the front end estimation or the benchmarks, but you should know how to do them in your mind so you know how to do it quickly. Okay? So go ahead and get started on the homework. And make sure you log in at 1:30 on Zoom if you need any help. All right? Thanks, guys.